Welcome back, everybody. This is my post-game report on my uh, very hard-fought 21-18 victory over Bama's Nebraska Cornhuskers. From the outset, it was a very tough game overall. It was a very physical game and a very defensive game. Uh, as this game was down to the wire on on two different accounts. Um, just to kind of go into great game by RJ Mika. He played a fabulous game just like our game last year. That game kind of had a weird ending to it with my team driving, and we connected on a long pass and got down to field goal range. And of course, I had no timeouts left. And so I was going through the quick huddle, and I finally got down to the special teams area and didn't think I had enough time to do a quarterback spike to stop the clock. So I called the field goal unit out there. Well, lo and behold, my field goal kicker did not go out there, so McCarron was still out there, and he attempted the field goal. He missed, and Nebraska got the ball and just downed it, and the game was over as Nebraska took the 2017 victory. Going this game, it's going to be a different game. I took my team ready to play this game. We wanted to get revenge from last year's game and also to up in Nebraska, their home field, which is always a tough place to go to. They have an absolute fantastic crowd over there. They gave us plenty of hell during the week, um, when we got there, and I knew this was going to be a special game. Special it was. Going into the game, uh, Nebraska got the ball. Actually, I lost the coin toss. Nebraska deferred the second half, and I was opening up my new offense for this year. And like I said, my game summary, it came out hard and fast. And as McCarron connected to Kenny Bell for 65 yards, as he shook off one tackle, and boom, was gone the rest of the way. And we had a quick 7-0 lead. Most of the first quarter was still that feel-out process, and but Nebraska finally got a drive going and got into field goal position, kicked the field goal, 35-yarder. It was 7-3. Bama was driving when the first quarter ended, so that's how it ended. Second quarter, we got pretty much down to the 1 yard line of Nebraska, and then Lacey took it in from there and punched it in, and then it was 14-3, uh, Alabama. Later on in the game, both defenses were playing extremely well in this game. I called a strong flood play, which I wanted White to cut across the middle, and Nebraska read perfectly. McCann threw an interception. They got new life, and they made me pay for that mistake as Nebraska then drove it down, and Martinez found his quarterback, his tight end, Reed, a little 5 yard dump pass, just a little hitch and go, and kicked the extra points 14-10. And then that's pretty much how it ended at halftime. Going in third quarter, still that whole defensive battle thing. Then we had a crazy play happen. I was driving. My running back fumbles the ball. They get the ball, and then we strip it from them and recover the ball to keep the drive going. So instead of losing the ball, we regain it, and then we're faced with another first down and 10. And then got some yards on that play. And then on the next play, McCarron found Bell just wide open in the middle of the field, connected to him. And for some reason, um, I think RJ kind of connected to his free safety a little early, or was trying to, and just didn't get off a good hit or whatever. But totally took him out of play, and Bell took it in to the end zone. We're up 21-10 at this point, and at one point I was thinking this is gonna be a good game here. It was an 11-point lead, but I didn't think for 1 minute that this game was over going in the fourth quarter. Nebraska did have a drive going into that fourth quarter, and it paid off for him as the fourth quarter opened. He continued to get the clock going and drove down. Then then he ran to the left end and scored with Rex Burkhead and scored a touchdown. And then at this point, 21-16, and then he called a gutsy 2-point play as he really great call there. Uh, you must be a gambler by trade because that was a hell of a call there. He gets another little dump off pass for a 2-point conversion, and all of a sudden it's 21-18. As this game was just absolutely crazy. Both defenses continue to force turnover, punts off each other's offense. Then Nebraska had a drive going, and it's on the highlights. One of the highlights I saved. Martinez was dropping back. Really no pressure on him. And then he decided to launch in the middle of the field, try to connect to his receivers, running a slant and in the end zone. And Will Lowry, my free safety, read it perfectly, intercepted the ball in the end zone, and we get new life. And then I attempted to run the clock out at this point because we had 58 seconds left in the game by that point. And RJ called 2 timeouts quickly to try to snuff that idea. I tried to pass on 3rd down, didn't work. I punted. Then on 1st down, he got nothing really. And then 2nd down, he tried a pass over the middle. The ball was tipped by my defensive line. This highlights also saved on the highlights of the game. Ball was tipped and then tipped again by my linebacker, and Drake Kirkpatrick made the game-saving pick to close the game out, even though RJ Mika, going into that last possession, had 1 timeout left. I think he pretty much figured by this point it was over, and decided not to use it. And it was the end of the game from there. All I can say is well played, my friend. We have played 2 classics in a row. It was just a crazy game, but well played game. And I'll tell you, it was a great battle between the 2 of us. And who knows what the rest of the season will come down to. And but best of luck to you on the rest of your season. And hopefully you can build off this and keep your you can build off this. Right now you're sitting at 1-2. That's not bad. And hopefully you can get yourself back to the championship game that you were in last year. My goal right now is like last year, get to Atlanta. So we'll see what happens now. My next game will be against UA Grad 90, against UA Grad and UA Grad 90, and I will battle him as he has Arkansas. As I go to Fayetteville, Arkansas. Tell you, rough place to play game. Hog fans are crazy over there, but it should be another great game in this SEC rivalry, West rivalry. So here we go. This is my post-game report for the Alabama-Nebraska game.